So I told myself that I'd vlog this to have like behind the scenes stuff. So basically, today is the 18th? 19th? No, it's the 17th. Tuesday the 17th. And this is what I'm working with right now. Battery charging station, the shoulder mount with the grip for my phone for the prompter. The prompter's right in there. On camera light, the lav, like a bunch of smaller equipment, and my actual camera. It is a Sony Alpha ZV-E10. It's pretty nice starting camera. It's small. It does a good job at what it is supposed to do. And basically, today we are going out to film the scene where I essentially do a demonstration on how Mikoto goes throughout Shibuya and essentially what his moves are throughout Shibuya, throughout Mimi. And we will be doing that mainly on the T because I live in Boston and that's the best thing that I have. Chris said that he'd be here at around 11:30. So it is currently like 9:30, I think. 9:40. But I am just gonna wait for him to show up and pretty much just make sure I have everything all set. All of the batteries are charged. The prompter script is all set. Pretty much the only thing left to do is to run over the equipment. And yeah. Would you like to say anything? So this is what the prompter script looks like. It's just a Google slideshow that's black and white and all the text is bold. And it's just bullets because I am bad with normal scripts and it just won't sound natural, so I pretty much have bullets that I want to talk about, and this pretty much is everything that I want to talk about. There's some things that I know I want to talk about that aren't in here, but I have faith that I will remember. And even then, it's just really small items, like right here. I'm planning on doing like a little bit of improv, essentially. So I got this in the mail the other day, and I'm not sure if I should bring him or not. So it completely flew over my head that I need a stereo cable, not a XLR to 1/8 inch. So we need to stop at either Best Buy or another place that sells them. Luckily, there is a Best Buy, like, half an hour away from me, like, half an hour, 20 minutes. There has been a lot of... there has been a lot of just small equipment failures. Because first off, my old phone grip that I got from my aunt broke. The threads literally just fell out. So I bought a new one. And now it's this. Things are going good. Found one. Found another issue. This does not have a clip. So I'm gonna try and use like a hair clip. Okay, so yeah, this should work as expected. It's obvious, which my teachers don't exactly want, but it doesn't have a clip, and I don't want to go out and buy a clip. Okay, so we are currently on the way to our first stop, which is Park Street. I'm with Chris.
Hello.
He is my, like...
Chauffeur.
Filming person.
Handyman.
Yeah, he's like all of that.
Utility kit.
And pretty much what we're hoping to do at the first stop is... The first stop is Park Street, which is a stand-in... I'm going to use it as a stand-in for Harajuku. So we're doing all of the parts that, like, need, like, Harajuku in them. Then after that, we're going to Downtown Commons, I think, which is Shibuya, maybe? I forget the full list, but we're pretty much doing Park Street, Downtown Commons. I forget what the third one is. Then we're doing the Suffolk Downs to do like a bunch of exterior shots. And I'm not in frame at all. That's what happens when you don't have like a viewfinder on your thing. So like, this is where we are now. It's just like the Pike.
The Pike.
The Mass Pike, for those who don't know what the fuck we are talking about. And pretty much, we're just hoping that things go well and that everything goes good and that we don't have...
Two things have gone good so far. No rain, which it's been raining all week. We got no rain, lucked out today. And it's like mid 50s, where it like every other day it's been cold rain and like 35 degrees. So we lucked out.
Yeah, and where I live, it's like low 30s. Here it's like, in Boston, it's like roughly mid to high 50s, which is good. And
Woohoo.
I just have like a hoodie just in case I need it, which I probably won't even need. And so far, like, I'm hoping that the only issues that we run into are just like very small, like, nothing issues.
Nothing technical. You know, like, no technical issues, right?
Yeah.
Like, we already charged all the batteries. We're prepared. You know, we made sure we had all the equipment that we need. We have it. And some. So, I think on a technical side, we should not have any issues.
Yes, we should not.
We might find issues with, like, you know, well, one thing that we kind of are going to run into is the green lines down out from one part to another station.
Yeah, it was. And we're also just hoping that no one like really gets in our way. I'm hoping that the cops don't stop us.
Well, cops are not going to stop us. Well, actually,
or like employees, cops.
Right. We're allowed to film in the station, right?
I'm pretty sure. Like, even then, we aren't like in the way of anything. It's pretty much just like.
And it's not like I'm filming other people.
Yeah.
I'm going to be filming you.
Yeah.
And maybe other people will be in the background.
And even then, I'm gonna just blur out everyone's faces because that's like the thing to do.
Right. It's like we're progressive. We blur out people's faces.
Yeah. So we are now officially in Boston.
In half a mile, use the left lane to turn left on Charles Street South.
Shut up, lady. I'll kill your entire family.
Sorry about that, Dan. I was interrupted by this rude woman!
So this is the setup.
It's amateur. You know, this is amateur setup here.
Yeah, I think you'll have to have my phone on the other side.
This side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we're here.
In the Boston Commons.
And it's really bright. So now, once we get everything all set up, we are gonna go to the first location and start shooting. My one worry is that like the sun's there and I don't want it to go like, there are a few exterior shots. So like, I don't know if we should start at Suffolk Downs because like that's where most of the exterior shots are.
Okay. I'll let you make the call.
What time is sunset? Like
Maybe around 4:30ish, 4:30.
and it's like 1 right now.
Yeah.
I'd say we start at Suffolk Downs.
Let's do it.
So we just finished at the first station. How do you feel?
We got one down. Wasn't too bad. Got some good shots, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy.
There was a guy. Did not get it on camera, but there was a guy, and if you know, you know. Inside
A
joke between me
Boston
and
guy.
He was a good Samaritan. He was
Yeah.
a good Samaritan. He got a homeless guy a coffee and a lunch. Good for him. You'll never know what you're gonna see in the city. You never know what you're gonna see in the city.
Yeah, especially like an old one like this.
Yeah.
So now we are just doing a simple breakdown to fit everything in the backpack.
Which reminds me, the reason why we're doing this. We may or may not have checked ahead to see if we were allowed to film in the MBTA. Spoiler alert, we did not check, and we realized that we cannot necessarily film. So we're gonna try to get away with what we can.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking possibly get, a bunch of shots on the phone and then maybe a narration over it. It's up to you.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do exteriors then.
Exteriors? Yeah. Because then it's also super loud. Like we walked in there and it's just like the trains are so loud.
And they're testing the green line right now, which is why this one's probably so loud.
Exactly. So no need
Can you turn that off?
No need to fret.
The monitor. I don't want the battery dying.
Yes. No need to fret. We have plenty of ways to get this footage.
Yep.
And audio.
Yep.
But so far, we look really cool out here. We're like probably the coolest ones, I'm sure. So no big deal. No big deal.
So we just finished at the next station and we are heading to the next one, which is State.
So yeah, we just did Downtown Crossing and that went pretty smoothly. It wasn't too bad. We got kicked out of the place we were setting up. So we had to set up in the middle of the street. But it's okay, we get it done. We get the job done.
Yeah.
We do whatever it takes. But yeah, on to State Street. Got a short 6-minute walk and it'll save us a subway ticket.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we just finished recording both the Suffix Down section and the State section.
Yes. We've officially gone to all 4 stations. Yep. That was on the board for today. It is starting to get chilly. The sun is starting to go down. The wind is picking up. We are on the outskirts of the city. And we are going to drop all of our stuff off and get some well-deserved grub.
Yeah, we are going to Margaritaville, if it's open.
Are you going to get a margarita?
Nah.
I am.
Maybe if there's something like non-alcoholic, because I don't
I'm
like
sure you can get a
drinking.
I'm sure you can. Show them where we are. We're at the Blue Line.
Blue Line.
Been all over the city.
Yep.
Some might think we are tourists. Some might think we are a news station doing a story. Truth is, we are neither.
We're just students. Humble students.
Just humble students who have great ambitions.
Yes. And a 800 plus slideshow.
Yeah. And thousands of dollars worth of equipment on us.
Yep. That does not belong to us.
It does not belong to us, except for your camera.
Yeah. And a few
Little
things.
knickknacks.
Yeah.
And look at that, the train is here.
So we just got back. I've been losing the camera. So we just got back to the Commons.
Yes.
And there's all these nice little lights.
Christmas. It makes you really feel the holiday cheer, you know?
Yeah.
So festive. And cold.
Yeah. And it's only like, what, 4:22? And the sun's like almost gone.
I know. We have negative sunlight in the winter.
And then after this, we're just gonna go get dinner, I guess.
Yes. Something in our stomachs to eat.